seeing that break free, that's a foundation. Y'all built it brick by brick by brick. It ain't like y'all just came and was like, yo, it's here. It just happened overnight. Because then y'all would have nothing to fall back on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you could lose a battle and that don't mean anything. You can come back home and you still got your foundation. So these people, they live their life off battles, not the whole entire war. So it's just sad, bro. I just look at people like, these boys, like I told you, these boys taking $20,000 deals and a chain, and then they're broke in a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they want to perceive people as they rich. Like, that's not. Just be real. Let's just be honest. But the generation, like, as I think everybody knows right now, is in a weird state. You know what I'm saying? As far as where art culture goes.
So how influenced were you by Soulja Boy?
Oh my God!
Perfect segue, right?
Dog, I swear, bro.
He's out here wilding right now.
He's bugging, bro. But I mean,
but he's speaking facts, kind of.
Oh yeah, it's like it's
Shout out Big
though.
Draco.
Yeah, Soulja, bro. It's just funny because I think what happened was he seen the 6ix9ine shit, and he was like, man, I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
The same thing. I'm the hottest rapper, and he's saying the same thing.
I'm the everybody like. And the thing is, though, it comes with a whole lot of extra shit because you know the energy you put out is what you eventually gonna get
So
back.
what happened to him, man?
Yeah, so it's like it's a thin line. It's a thin rope you walking. But I mean, he does take some shit that does make sense as far as the streaming and shit like that. But there were also rappers like I saw my manager Beehives. He had posted about Chamillionaire, and he was like, Chamillionaire was using the internet before a lot of these rappers were.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's a perfect example to bring up. You look at Soulja Boy, and then you look at the other side spectrum, Chamillionaire, moving in silence.
Yeah, Chamillionaire.
Like, people don't know he's like an investor.
Yeah,
like,
he's stupid rich.
He got his money in rap. Did what he does. Still goes out and raps. Still go out and makes appearances. But
he does shows still.
But his foundation is he took that rap money and he made
built something with
it.
it. Yeah, and that's exactly what we plan on doing. Like at the end of the day, I don't think anybody wants to see you know what I'm saying? If yes, you Jay, nobody trying to see a 40-year-old rapper. You know what I mean? At that point, so yeah, Soulja Boy is definitely. But I mean that's the epitome of like what rappers want nowadays. They want to talk hella shit and then just let them streams run up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that Soulja Boy shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's a numbers game now, man.
Yeah, nah.
I heard this the other day. My brother said this. He's like, whoever told you that numbers don't lie, lie.
Yeah,
because numbers be lying.
Oh yeah.
They don't be. They in a way they tell the truth. They're facts, but it doesn't tell the whole story.
Nah.
It's just what's on the surface. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then like how Cole did on the 21. Did you hear Cole's verse on the A Lot song?
Yeah.
When he's like get in their place from machines. Like he's saying that like a lot of these, he goes, some people make millions, some people make memes, and that's a real thing. Like a lot of these rappers, they just want that right now. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's longevity that
That's your music group too, essentially.
Yeah,
you know?
I own the company.
Yeah.
So right now, it's just at a point where a lot of artists are signing deals that sound good, and they don't really have any
360 deals.
Yeah, 360 deals. They don't have any legal guys. But then you have another side of it too, because you have some like people like artists like the dude Russ, like you know what I mean. He signed he signed a partnership deal. You got Nipsey Hussle signing the same kind of deal like that, where they're not signing 360s because they build their leverage up.
What's their deals? Because I actually consider them. I mean, in my mind, I thought they were independent. When I hear Nipsey, when I hear Russ, I thought they were independent. But
I Nipsey's actually signed he partnered with Atlantic, and I think Russ partnered with Columbia Records.
Yeah.
But
so do you know like what are the specifics?
I don't know the specifics, but I do know that they own their masters. You know, I know that.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, they own their music, and that's what you own your publishing. That means that nobody's, they're not. If they are getting a big, basically what it will be, I think will be like a distribution. I think there'll be
they push
ways to get it out. You need to, That's what labels do. We have the budgets.
The platform.
Yeah, we give you the platform. We're gonna put you out everywhere. You're gonna be on all the main playlists. Everybody's gonna. How do you know how hit songs happen? Imagine all the songs. Every time you say, "Man, I don't like that song," but I know it because the radio plays them That's a radio budget. You know what I mean? Somebody's putting money in that radio's pocket, but So I think they're definitely, you can hear it in their music or even watching their interviews, you see that they led the entrepreneurship way, and they were like, okay, well, I got the fans, they come to see me, they paying all this money for me. Why are you the one, why should I give you, like how Jay said it, I'm not giving my money to these big companies, we can do it ourselves. So.
Yeah, it's similar in the breaking game too, you know. But I like to look at it like DYNA Music Group is what Break Free is. That's our foundation. That's
Right,
our
for sure.
quote unquote record label. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure. Yeah.
So I think for any artist out there, obviously art form by art form, game by game, it's gonna differ, but the message remains the same. Is you gotta, you know, be your own boss.
Right now, yeah, I think you just, and then you got to be around like-minded people. You know, if you are more like-minded people, and then you could, whoever y'all partner with, it has to be somebody that wants something more than like the you know, that quick look or whatever it is. You got to be with somebody who partner with somebody who's gonna keep pushing you to be better, and vice versa. That's why I look at, like, with me, Mike C, my boy Sal, with my manager, everybody around me, they want me to be the best, you know, and they got to believe in you, you know. This is where you got to believe in yourself. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that us doing what we're doing as the same way what y'all are doing in y'all world is definitely putting the, you know, the Latinos in hip hop on the map, and
Straight up, yeah.
definitely building the foundation of you know what I mean? Because there might be kids that come after us in the next 3 generations that do it better than us, but at the end of the day, that's what we wanted them to do. We just had to bust the
kids
door
next
down.
door right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be better than us at what we do, but that's what we want. We don't want to be like, oh, we're the best, and nobody can ever top us, because then we would be like this and never go anywhere further.
Yeah, a good teacher always has their students surpass them.
Yeah, straight
eventually,
up.
You know.
Yeah, straight up.
So that's something we live by, and yeah, man, I think you pushing that message and being a representation of that is key, man. Especially in a place like Houston, for a lot of people that might be underrepresented, whether they be Latino or just a kid in the Southeast, you know, that wants to do something big.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing I wanted to ask you is, I've even labeled this for you before, and I know you get this a lot, but you get the label underrated.
Right.
You know, so I wanted to know your thoughts on that. Like, do you like being called underrated? How do you view underrated, or what do you even think about that word?
Man, I just think that I think that's a good term for me, but at the same time, then that just kind of makes me feel like I got to work harder. You know what I mean? I don't really have like a pity party for myself, or I feel bad for myself. Like, man, I know I'm the best, but I'm not getting the looks that these other people are getting. But that's another thing. Well, I just look back at it like, well, what are they doing that I ain't doing? Mm-hmm. But see, a lot of the times it goes against what they doing. It goes against my morals. You know, I can't go out and fake with somebody. Yeah, I can't go out and fake with somebody, dap somebody up. I'm not in the back. I be in the backstages. I be in the studios with these dudes. You don't see me on my, like, man, this dude don't even know me. Like, this is what a lot of these dudes are doing. Me and bro finna work. Like, no, y'all not. You know, so I'm not doing none of that. I just want to build it brick by brick for myself. So I just think that, and it's hard to do that. I'm taking the stairs instead of the elevator. But at the end of the day, I'm learning amongst the process of where I want to go. Yeah. I didn't go straight to the top and miss everything.
I think whenever you start to play that game of comparing yourself to other people or watching the next man, I think that's a game that you're always gonna lose.
Yeah, you gotta have you gotta have that tunnel vision. Who cares? I don't care what that dude's doing. A lot of the times, a lot of these dudes, it don't even matter to me. Can't even have the energy to hate on them. I gotta put that energy into what I need to be doing. You know what I mean? Because so many people who put the energy and say, if another B-boy was like, man, why Jeremy got sponsored by Monster? I'm colder than Jeremy. Why should be you doing all that
That's
talk?
For you out there.
Yeah, straight up. Whoever's saying that, they doing all that shit, but they not worried about getting their own situation together. They too busy thinking about somebody else's situation.
Yeah,
so.
I can recall when I did that too as a young kid, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know,
from personal, I think when people hear this, and I've learned this as well too, even if I hear people talk and I try to take inspiration from them, is I try and see if they're genuine or not.
Right.
And then I look at their story and I do my research and I know if they actually came from it, you know? So when people speak from personal experiences, and I know when you talk, of course you're speaking from someone who's been through this before. So there's probably a time when you too, you know, as a young kid with your ego and your immaturity, was like, man, what?
Yeah. Sure.
Man, why is this guy getting paid? And yo, I'm way iller than him. And
for sure.
That's a game. Like I said, you're always gonna lose. It does more harm than good.
Yeah. Then you really kick back yourself and you're like, damn, I'm a hater. I feel like then you gonna feel like because you're so bitter about it. But you're right. That is about that's a you thing. I was like 21 maybe. I was like, man, I'm better than all these motherfuckers. Like but sometimes you do need that ego to feel like, oh yeah, I know I'm the best. But also you gotta have the intelligence to know, like, this God gonna shed His light on you. Yeah. Whenever He feels the need to. God ain't just gonna. If you want to hear God laugh, then you tell Him what you got planned. So I don't ever question his timing. You know, we seen a lot of people fall off, so we would have made it. Robbie Rob, what up, my baby? That's my boy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Robbie Rob, Never Falls.
Yeah.
Jeanette Ramirez with the
Jeanette,
heart
what's up,
eyes.
baby?
Oh, my boy getting heart eyes in the chat box.
What's up, baby? I think that man, like you definitely gotta have that ego, but we definitely just
No, there's a time and place for it. You look at the greats like Ali, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a perfect example of like, you know, sometimes I've said this before too. Is sometimes humility can hurt you.
Yeah.
And sometimes being fake humble. Like of course there's a lot of that going on nowadays.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is and I like to tell this to my students sometimes too. Like I think it's more of a boost to tell people to be confident and be what can be considered quote unquote cocky.
Right.
But like trust in your heart and knowing.
Yeah.
Like whenever Mike Tyson went out there and said something crazy, he knew deep down in his heart he was right.
Yeah.
Whenever Mike went out there and said I'm the baddest, he knew he knew Muhammad Ali knew in his heart that he knew he was the baddest. Otherwise he wouldn't have said it.
Yeah,
so you first got to move from your heart and you got to know what you're saying. So
for sure.
I mean, and it's gonna be easy to tell if someone's fronting or not. You know.
You could see it in their eyes, like, oh man, this dude, you know, or when they have fear, and the thing is, people gotta understand that mind is the most powerful. That's the most powerful thing that you have in your mind, and you know you got to put the work behind it. If you say
that
something,
foundation we talking about.
Yeah, just like that. You come back, you get ready. The one thing I saw about ego in the b-boy world, I saw ego. Like I went out there when I first went to the battles. I first saw, I was like. And these are like the cool, like you know what I'm saying, be the like most quiet dudes, and they be that music come on, and these dudes just monsters. Like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what hip hop is. Like, man, I'm gonna come for your neck. So that if I get on the radio, I always say this. I think I said something like, I ain't never ever got bodied on a verse. They gonna pay for features just to get put in a hearse. Like I've been on records with a bunch of people. I was like, I don't think anybody's ever got me. You know, and to this point. So all that means I got to go higher up in competition.
Yeah.
Like I'm hearing cats like, I don't know if you heard JID from Dreamville.
Of course, yeah.
Like him, like Reason, TDE. Like these are the dudes that I'm competing with. You know, if you're competing with somebody locally in your region, and you already think it's too small. But yeah, definitely always keep your ego and always know that. You know what you can do and what you are capable of. And
I think that's a beautiful part of it, man. That's where genres come into play and how things branch out. You know, like not necessarily boxing things in and labeling them, but if you look at the people who are at the top of different genres and labels within rap. So you got like trap, you got what could be considered backpack, conscious rap, lyrical rap, whatever people want to label it, you know. But if you look at the people on the top of there, those are the people who are genuinely being themselves. Right. And then someone else just applied a label after that.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Sure.
And then they box, because people are gonna apply labels and box them in no matter what.
But
These people who are at the top, so if you say like lyrical rap, you say people like JID, and for the newer generation, J. Cole. These people didn't go out and try to be lyrical. It was just in their soul and their essence to do it. Same thing with the people at the top of trap. You look at people like maybe Uzi or Cardi. You know, like they actually have that trap essence and soul within them.
Yeah, they like that shit.
They like that.
That's what they do. Yeah, like
so. But then on the other side, you get these people beneath them who are actually fronting and trying to be this. So they came before, they came after, and they see these labels and they try to fit the bill. And I think that's why it's the most cliche message that artists deliver anytime you get interviews. But it's be yourself.
Right.
That's always what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, I mean, anything, whatever you do, you got to be, you know what I mean? You got to be who you are. So, especially in hip hop, because people could see, I always say, man, people are going to see right through that fake shit. You know, if you come in this game and you trying to be something that you're not, if I got on a record and I'm like, I'm a killer, I didn't kill this, that, third, and I'm lying, people gonna be able to tell that, man, this dude's lying. And then not even just that, but I'm a real person from a real place and a real background, and the real big homies are gonna be like, you are lying, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Like that's definitely not who I am. I always keep it. I always tell people, man, go on my records and tell me when I lie. I always tell my close homies, I tell them that, go on my records, tell me when I lie. But a lot of this shit in the new era is all fake. You know what I mean? All fake. So, but I mean, that's just something that come with the game, and it's been funny shit going on in the music business since it started. You know what I mean? So I just take it for what it is and try to keep it as real as possible.
So you're telling me you don't want to call anybody out right now, son? Who's Doeman's sons? Nah,
I don't think I have any.
Have a soldier moment real quick.
Nah, I don't think nobody. I don't nobody right now.
JID, JID, Tiger.
I definitely want to get a record with JID though. I definitely want to get on.
That would be fire. You just had a record with Maxo.
Maxo Cream.
Man, that joint is fire, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. Oh yeah, that was a long time coming. Like me and Maxo been supposed to get the record going, and it just ended up being good timing. Shout out Track Sounds. I don't know. Have you ever met Track Sounds before?
No.
Man, it's crazy. A lot of people don't know this. Track Sounds is a white dude, and he's like one of the biggest producers right now in Texas. I mean, in the South, really.
Yeah.
But he's also Maxo's tour DJ. So Trax is one of the realest dudes I met in this shit, and he ended up helping me link that up again.
That link up was crazy though, because it was a perfect balance. It was, you know what I'm saying, representation of both sides. And,
right.
And it was just a hard ass record.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
So Track did the beat.
Oh no.
Who did the beat?
DJ Nobody. You know DJ Nobody? He's from out there in L.A. In Eureka the Butcher.
I know that. Oh, okay.
Eureka, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So they made the beat.
They're from what collective is that?
It was Alpha Puff. I think it was Alpha Puff, but then they had, I don't know if they're.
And he does some work with Kill 'Em too, right?
Yeah. They had work with Kill 'Em and who was it? They did this dope shit in LA called the Low End Theory.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was looking. That's what.
That shit. Have you ever been to one?
Nah, man. But I know
that
it's lit.
shit is fire.
Yeah.
I think they don't do it anymore. They had like the last
stopped,
one, like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah.
But that shit is dope. We need something like that in the '80s. Like
man, that's a perfect segue, man. Like, what do you think? You know, being the generation that is like, because I believe not even the age range, but like, how long you been rapping? Like, you're approaching 10 years maybe, or
you think like seriously, or just saying like
no,
rap?
Just from the beginning of it, bro. Like from the school.
Yeah, man, it could be like like I say 8, like 8, 7, 8 years.
Yeah, so when you approach that 10-year mark, Nas has a line about that.
Yeah,
he breaks it down on one of his songs. It's like 6 years in the game. 8 years in the game, 10 years in the game. Now we can have a conversation. When you approach 10 years, that 8, 9, 10 years mark is what you experienced. You paid your dues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 10,000 hours.
Yeah, your foundation. So I think people who are putting in 10 years and are at this age range that we are, those are the voices of the modern generation right now.
Yeah.
And if you even look at all successful artists, a lot of them are around this age range too. So if you could be Not if you could be like the authority of Houston hip hop, but what do you think is missing in Houston hip hop, whether it be event wise or artistry wise? Like, what would you like to see more of?
I would like to see more of the big homies really start. Not even the big homies, even the newer artists, to really build our leverage up and then really go compete with other people outside of Houston. Because everybody in Houston competes with everybody in Houston, and then now we all crabs in a bucket, and then we wonder why we can't get the fuck out. Well, it's because you too busy trying to drag him down and drag this person down instead of trying to help each other go to that next level. Don't even help each other.
Yeah.
Worry about yourselves. Like, we'll go back to what we were saying. And I just think that people need to start branching out more. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so complacent with being. And I definitely with events. I think like more people need to go support dope shit. You know what I'm saying? When there's a breakdance or whatever there is, whether it's breakdancing or whether it's hip hop, people you spend how much when you go to a bar just to have a good time for a few hours. You can't spend that to go support your partner or your homie. You know what I mean? 10, 15, 20, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you know, I just want to see the talent level, and then the talent level I feel like needs a spike. I think from the hip hop, from the rap standpoint, I don't think we got talent out here, but we definitely got to start competing with these bigger markets like L.A., New York, because these dudes are not fucking around.
Well, the comparison I've heard is like, I've seen even memes like this, but I've heard a lot of Houston artists talk about this, is they compare Houston to Atlanta, and how Atlanta is kind of seen as like everyone working together, pushing each other up, and Houston is kind of like how you say, crabs in the bucket. People, you know, so
a lot of people like keeping that shine. They don't want to give it up. You know, I think that's what Houston is. Everybody gets that shine, and then they're like, but at the end of the day, time is a real thing, and it's time for the new. You know what I'm saying? Me and Maxo actually talked about this. And Maxo was like, "Yo, like, yeah, the young cats really gotta, it's up to us to really like say like, yo, this our shit now. Like, you know, we ain't fucking with that.
Take hold of it.
Yeah, and then not be like, oh, like I don't go behind there's no artist. I don't go behind no artist like, yo, I'm like, this is my home. Like I'm cool because I'm cool with him. Like, nah, like I'm building my own name, my own brand, so nobody can tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? But I also respect everybody. It ain't like I'm like, oh, fuck them. But it's like, yo, this is my time to, you know.
There's always something to be done if there's good energy behind it. That's
Yeah,
what it
for
comes
sure.
down to at the end of the day, is that good energy behind it. So I've always taken pride for being from Houston, because even if you go back to, like, you know, in the boom with Mike Jones and Slim Thug, SEC, like, that was underappreciated. Even though it boomed, it was hated on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It was hated on. So, like, but I've always, even from the beginning, known that, you know, Houston, starting with them and even going back to the 90s with Rap A Lot. And, like, we've always been, like, in the middle of everything. So East Coast and West Coast, the big powerhouses or whatever, and then Houston and the South in general is just in the middle, you know. But even, like, Atlanta can be considered East Coast in a way.
Right,
South,
that's what Pimp was saying for a long time.
Exactly.
You know?
But we in the middle, we straight in the middle, and, like, even Texas history, like the Republic of Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, Texas has always been like, yo, we're on our own shit.
Yeah,
you know?
that's how like what did Pimp C say? Like, he was like, man, fuck hip hop. Like, he's like, they say we ain't hip hop, we, you know, this country rap tunes, but
we're hating the South.
Yeah, and I said, like, even when remember when A$AP Rocky came out, everybody was like, he's stealing our shit.
Yeah.
But then I was like, it's just part of you know, the evolution of hip hop. They're gonna take our shit. We got to go back, take their shit. You know.
But shit, I don't know any Houston rapper or OG that would say Rocky did it in the wrong way or be mad at Rocky.
Yeah, nah, me
people
neither,
who were saying
bro.
that, the people who were saying that, that's just that poisonous mentality.
It was the clout. I think it was the people
pride.
who wanted the clout. You know what I mean?
The clout, yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to be like, oh yeah, I seen him popping off with that shit. So I'm gonna come diss him or whatever it is. But yeah, it's just a part of hip hop. But definitely Texas is always. That's what I'm saying. Texas is such a household. Texas could be so much more powerful though. You know, if they really was like came together and really built foundation and really had, like, you know, look at where they're at. All these label owners, like I heard somebody compare Jay to, like, they say like Scarface is supposed to be like RJZ.
Yeah.
But it's like whatever, you know. I don't know how that happened for Jay, but like if we had somebody with that demeanor of him out here in Texas, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
You know, we got Jay Prince, but he's worried about his other big boxing business or, you know, real estate businesses, and he's not really. I don't think he dabbles much into the hip hop no more.
Pretty much, I think it could be summed up as that it's there for the taking.
Right. Yeah.
It's there for the taking. People just gotta go out and get it, man.
People waiting for a mogul right now.
Yeah. Just everyday life is the same thing. Is if you're sitting around and if you got people criticizing or you got skeptics, like, you're wasting time.
Yeah, for sure.
You ain't putting in the work enough to do it.
Nah, yeah, I think that. Yeah, it's like get up. You know what I mean? If you get up and you try to go do something, then that's what is that saying? That you miss 100% of the shots you never take.
Yeah.
You know, if you get up and you try and you fail, then oh well. You know what I'm saying? Like, go get back up and do that shit again. Like, stop blaming everybody else for your shit. You know what I mean? And that's why but that's another thing, a part of with the old young shit. I don't blame none of these OG dudes for doing what they do. You know, because who would have known what I would have done at that point in time, and if I would have went platinum, how I'd be acting. But I will say that their situation definitely don't help or hurt mine. So when I do get it, I don't have anybody to say thank you to, or I appreciate you doing what you did. No, we got it on our own. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna show the Latino side of the hip hop culture, like how you put on your people, because they're obviously lost on that right now. And I actually had a conversation with SPM about that shit. Like, on the phone, we were talking about how, like, really Latinos just try to step on each other in hip hop, and nobody's like, yo, this dude's dope. This is the one we got to put on. And I really do believe if he was free to this day, that he would be putting people on. I do believe that.
Yeah, even when he was out, even before he got locked up,
he was signing folks.
Yeah.
He signed Baby Bash before Baby Bash had the what was the record with Frankie? The Sugar had the Sugar record. He signed Baby Bash, like. He was signing for, you know what I mean, and that's something that we were missing. And then, you know, with his situation, how that happened, that was real unfortunate. But
have you performed in Mexico?
Nah, but I would.
That'd be crazy.
That would be dope. Somebody just told us. My manager had a conversation with Wiz's manager, and he was like, y'all need to focus on getting big in Latin America. Yeah. He goes, bro, a lot of artists are making more money outside of the United States That's what y'all need to be
Just
doing.
don't make a reggaeton record, bro.
Oh, nah. Reggaeton. I swear, bro. Somebody, some homie asked me the other day in LA. He was like, you know how to rap in Spanish? And I was like, nah, because but that's crazy how big that shit got. That shit's big right now. Bad Bunny, all that. My barber was putting me on that shit, and I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's the big, bro. Cardi B is getting that bag too.
Yeah, bro. Have you ever used autotune? I don't think I've ever used autotune. That's an awesome question. I just can't.
I think I have, but not like on no singing. Like not like it been more on some trap. Like
this ain't you though.
Nah, like I'm definitely not a singer. Definitely.
But that's what autotune's for.
Yeah, autotune fills in your notes. Yeah, it just fills in your. We've done it on certain shit, but like rarely. Like it would have to be like.
I don't know, bro. I think I'd be curious to hear what that would sound
like. What autotune?
Yeah.
I got a record. I think me and Kirko did a record with autotune.
Oh, that would be the guy to do.
Yeah. I mean, he was kind of the Texas dude who started that shit. So me and Kirko got one called Way Up.
So we got maybe a Doe auto-tune record where you singing coming up soon?
Nah, probably not. It's all hip hop right now. We doing hella hip hop shit. I'm doing some shit with this dude named Cypress Moreno. Have you ever heard of Shoreline Mafia?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's their DJ. He's actually on tour with them right now. He's at LA.
Just in LA, right?
Yeah.
So you linked up with him?
Yeah, and we got an EP coming. I'm doing an EP with Kill 'Em Collective with Ivy. You know Ivy, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, we already finished
His
that.
beats are fire, bro.
Oh, bro, I got
Not
some
underrated.
shit.
People just don't know about him.
Yeah,
Ivy. I've always told you, he gets his stuff out there. Like as far as that sound,
he's crazy with it, bro.
Whatever, quote unquote real hip hop sound. That's that he's the man right there.
Bro, that's exactly why I went to him, man. We did a tape in like a week. We did a full tape, so we're gonna drop that shit soon.
Yeah, I be getting down to his instrument. I got a whole hard drive of his instrumentals.
For real?
Yeah, him and Joel's.
For real, I gotta send you some of the records we did. This shit's crazy, bro.
For sure.
It's super crazy.
So that's a good segue. What is what's up next, man? Don't give away the whole game, but what you got looking forward to? Anything to announce?
Man, right now, of course, we're looking forward to South by that's coming up, South by Southwest. We got some big shows this year. We're gonna drop the Ivy EP before that. I don't even know what the name is yet. So
that's your next project. That's
right. Yeah. Just on, and that was random, but it was like, yo, let's just do it because we've been knowing each other, and it's like, why not, you know? And then I'm working with Cypress Moreno. There's no really date on that, but definitely we're gonna be working on that throughout probably I would say like summer, and then I'm gonna be working on my own like major project. So I'm gonna have like Willie B.
Your next album? Yeah,
my next album. Willie B's on there. He produced for like Kendrick back in the day, like Rick and Mortis. He did a lot of early TDE shit. He did that Cole. I think he produced the 03 Adolescents on that Cole 14 Heroes, Forest Hills Drive. Features. I'm trying to get some bigger features, you know. Trying to spread out, you know, and really the main game plan is just to expand, make this shit pop, you know, bigger than what we built it to now, way bigger.
And where can people find your stuff?
Everywhere.
Apple Music, Spotify.
Apple, Spotify, Pandora, DOEMAN, SoundCloud. Anywhere you can find music, you can find me. So,
And, we spoke before. I think, you know, one of the things that I've always seen, and my boy Echo was telling me the other day, too. You know Echo, right?
Echo.
He's a b-boy, but he raps, too. He freestyles.
Yeah.
You got to know Echo. Everyone knows Echo.
Oh, was he the one that was at the
Vintage Flea Market?
Okay, yeah. I didn't know him. I didn't know him until that day. I think I met him, though.
He's a freestyle cat. He told me you freestyled up there too.
Oh yeah.
But I think you're one of the illest freestyles, man.
I appreciate
off
it,
the
bro.
dome. So you be down to kick a freestyle?
Let's do it.
All right. So live in the studio, Breakthrough Worldwide Headquarters. We got Doeman in the building. MVP is gonna cue up the beat. Shout out my man MVP.
Shout out MVP.
Shout out Monster Energy, Houston Media Source. We got our chat popping. We got someone from Brazil tuning in. Michelle Oliveira. Shout out Brazil. Here we go.
Can they hear me right here? Yeah. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Can you turn that up a little bit?
Let's get it. Break free.
Eddie Kendricks, I'm Dirty Kendrick, my premonition. No exhibition, I slaughter bitches, I'm killing children. If 40 came extended, little homie ain't fucking missing. Told him I'm the illest, and they ain't fucking listen. Devour cowards, my powers, the world is ours. Chopper showers for the albums to click about it. The monster, the menace, the man, the myth, the fucking illest. Everybody with me with it, that's a given. All these children go bar for bar with the greats. I'm a superstar, I'm an 8. Hardest guard at the H, I put pussy rappers on plates. We cut from a different block, came from a different place. I got homies inside of the cage, I got homies in the grave. Yeah, hold on. Body your God, hold up. You ain't fucking with these squads on my mind, I got it poppin'. I body rappers for fun, bitch. I need them fun shit. Every track I run shit. It's off the top, I really came from that southeast. Cold with my mouthpiece. Know that we about beef, not about peace. And I be checking out, Doty Doe, hold up, get it out. What you next about, what you flexing about? Really, I'm the illest spitting, this shit must be, hold on, yeah, hold on.
Bring that back, bring that back.
We can bring that back.
Bring that back.
I can hear that.
Let me turn his mic
Cut it up real quick. Yeah.
Woo, Doeman in the building. Break free worldwide.
Yeah. Yo, tell me who the illest rapping. Point them out. Hold on, yo. Doty Doe, I be the illest that is spitting. None of this shit written. These boy pussy like kitten. I swear to God that I got it. If I got it, I'm gon' get it. On my mama, on these children. I body rappers in buildings. I put bitches in, put them in their grave now. H-Town, I swear to God, like home with the Braves now. Hold on, this shit breaking up. In Atlanta, hold on. Yeah, it's breaking up. Bro, yo, ain't none of these rappers break me and break free. I break free. Doty like a break beats. Hold on, shout out boy. I'm the boy. On my mama, Carlos Coy. It's drama. We gon' bring them llamas. LD, he gon' grab it. Goddamn it, pop the trunk. H-Town, we get it crunk. H-Town, never bunk. On my mama, third coast. Yeah, but till I'm gone, I be reppin' that Houston, and I put that on my soul, and I put that on my family. Understand insanity. Understand the man in me. This shit turns to casualty. Every fucking beat I touch, I kill it, then I rip it. I'm the illest nigga spittin'. If you want it, you can get it. Goddamn, Doty be the motherfucking man. I be taking planes from the H to Japan. Whoa, from Japan, then we heading up to Euros. H-Town for real, nigga. All these hoes is plural. Hold on, I need hoes by the bundle. H-Town came down. Hold on. It's breaking up a little bit.
It's all straight. They feeling it. Yeah, bro.
Oh, my boy, shit. Yeah, I could have got it better.
I expect no less.
Yeah, you already know.
You actually ever been to Japan, though?
I have, but I know you have, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that breaking up.
I thought you said you never lied in your raps, bro.
Yeah, hey, that was a freestyle. It rap.
I'm just playing with you, bro. Damn,
oh, that's hilarious, bro.
Doeman in the building, y'all. Make some noise. Shout out to our live audience.
Yeah.
That was fire,
bro.
Oh,
boy, I appreciate y'all, dog.
Hell yeah. So if you doubted him, if you didn't know he was a realist Southeast in the building, Doeman DYNA, baby.
We out here.
Yes, sir. So sorry about the audio, but shit, you still
it's all good.
Yes,
it's all good.
But yeah, man, I told you about this section of the show. I think it's time to.
Oh, yeah,
bro, we ain't finished yet.
Oh, yeah. So we gonna do it right here?
Yes, sir. So it's that time of the show. For where you at, though, so make some noise for where you at, though. We got the logo and everything, the drip.
Where you at, though?
You feel me?
Yeah.
So no pressure, but all of our guests, all 13 other of our guests have gotten every single location right.
Damn.
So no pressure, but you better. But it might or might not relate to your story, but we're gonna put you in front of our blue screen / green screen. You're not gonna know where you are, but I'm gonna try and give you some good clues so you can guess where it is. So you can step up in front of it right now.
Let's do it.
So we got Doeman in the building.
He said no pressure.
No pressure, bro. No pressure. You just win. You get a stack if you guess them all right, but no pressure,
But
bro.
I ain't gonna be able to see it.
Nah. So you see that's a blue screen. We're gonna black you out, turn the TV off, and we got 3 locations. Yes, sir. So let me know whenever it's live. MVP. All right, so we live right now. Your first location. Okay. You could say this is kind of ground zero for you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is somewhere where you get tested. You get tested somewhere you're familiar with. That you don't do it anymore, but you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere you put in a lot of hours, a lot of boxing ring. Yeah, make some noise. Check it out, bro. Throw some. Let me see some shadow boxing. Damn, it's packed out.
Yeah, they got it loud. I should have stayed boxing.
Yeah, for those that don't know, he got his start as a boxer before he started rapping. But yeah, man, you got one of one. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah,
You got 2 more to go. So, all right, number 2. Let's see. Let me know MVP whenever it's live. All right. I just got a funny text message. I'm going to share it with you after from Zeke. Shout out, Zeke.
I know he's talking shit.
All right, but we live. Number 2. So, damn, I forgot what number 2 was. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I'm going to go. Oh, yes. Okay. So, number 2. So, you're a big representative of H-Town. So, this is somewhere in H-Town that a lot of people are familiar with. Or if you're not from H-Town, they might not be familiar with. But it is a landmark. That'll be my first clue. It's a landmark in Houston. When you see it, you think of Houston. You know what I'm saying? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Think of Houston. Represent. I did. I tried to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The 8th wonder of the world, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Right there on the field, because you always be in the field.
Yeah, straight up.
Damn. So you're 2 of 2.
Okay. Now ain't no pressure.
Yeah, 3. This is where it comes in the clutch. This is where all them hours in the gym, the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? Round 12. You're in round 12 right now. So you better get this one right. Let me know. We live MVP? All right, so this is another Houston landmark. So it's not the Astrodome, obviously. But I don't know. What's another Houston landmark that comes to your mind?
Man, that was tough. Another Houston landmark?
This one is more proper. Like, Astrodome is more cultural, you know what I'm saying? Like, sports, arts. But this one is more proper.
Oh, if you're looking at home, help me.
Nah, he ain't gonna help you.
More proper?
Yeah.
A landmark in Houston.
I think this might be the first guest that doesn't get it right. This is a tough one. I try to make it tough. People just been getting it too easy.
Yeah, that's just difficult.
So something a proper landmark. Think about like the business side of H-Town.
The skyline?
No, not the skyline.
No, what is it?
But you can keep going. I'll give you 3 guesses. Let me
see.
Somewhere in downtown. It's not high enough to be part of the skyline. Well, actually, it might be. It's pretty tall.
Be someone's sign?
No. Shout out to Be Someone, though. He was like,
he
was here last week. All right, last guess. He ain't going to get it. He's going to be the first one.
What did they say?
They laughing at you in the chat. They ain't gonna give you no clues. Don't look.
Oh, they're looking at them. They can see, right?
Yeah, they can see. They laughing at you. You standing in front of it. You don't even know where you at.
Where am I at, Rob?
You give up?
It's
pretty hard. It don't really relate to you.
Yeah, I give up.
All right, it's City Hall.
Oh, yeah,
Houston City Hall.
Got that. I was going to say some other shit. I would have never got that.
Wah. First guess.
The first L. I took
First L. But hey, I put this because I want to. No, put it back up. Put it back up, MVP. City Hall. I wanted to ask you if you was the mayor of Houston, and if you was the mayor of Houston, what would you do? What was the biggest things that you would do?
If I was the mayor of Houston.
The mayor of Houston. Be
real.
real.
I would definitely clean up the streets. First and foremost.
Come on.
Build more community centers. You know what I'm saying? Take a lot of these.
As long as they break freeze. As long as
break freeze. Like, hey, we already doing this.
Hold up, Mayor Doe.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Just definitely start a whole lot of shit for the city, man, and try to push us forward. If I was the mayor of the age, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, make some noise for Doe, our first loser of the week.
I know
Man, that freestyle was fire though, but you took the first L, man. So you don't win the stack. I'm sorry, bro.
Yo, shit.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah.
I'm the first L.
But bro, man, it was fun, man. I appreciate you coming.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it.
We always like to ask the guests to wrap it up. Final message. A lot of young people tune into the podcast. So a last message to the youth, whether they be artists, b-boys, b-girls, young Latino kids in Southeast Houston or any other part of the world, from Brazil, whatever. What is your message to the artists, to the youth out there?
Man, my message just be, man, stay down with yourself, man. Believe in yourself. Never give up. Never let anybody tell you can't do something, man. Keep it pushing. Keep God first. Love your family. You know what I'm saying? And just be thorough, be 100%. Stay positive. Your mind is powerful.
That's right. True.
So.
Church. So let them know where they can find they laugh. Oh, let me show you what Zeke. I'm not gonna be able to show it, but let me show what Zeke sent me. Could you zoom in on this actually, MVP? Dan, I'm so glad that on the Break Free podcast you announced your first reggaeton album. And my boy Zeke went ahead and already did the cover art right there.
I don't know who gave Zeke a Photoshop anyway.
Whoever gave him Photoshop needs to be take it away, yeah, because he be a fool on that, bro.
Dog, he be doing some fucking shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out Zeke. He on the road right now. He got nothing better to do. That's why.
For real,
But bro, that fits you. Yeah, he's with Moy right now. They doing the show. They did a monster show out there in Orlando. So
for real, that's fire, bro.
Yeah, so he's the roadie. He handles the gear and every you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a bodyguard.
He's a bodyguard. Yeah. Shout out my man Zeke.
Shout out Zeke.
But yeah, bro. To wrap up, let them know where they can follow you. Where on all social medias, and again where they can check your music out.
Oh man, y'all can follow me at DOEMANX DOEMANX Instagram, Twitter.
The mic.
Oh yeah. Instagram, Twitter. You could definitely find me on Pandora, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere you can find music. Tap in with me, man. We doing it for the culture, man. Shout out Break Free. I appreciate y'all. Shout out my boy Jeremy, dog. Straight up.
So live from Break Free Worldwide headquarters. Shout out to our sponsors one more time: Monster Energy, Houston Media Source. Before you leave, check out this quick commercial from Houston Media Source. Check them out. If you looking to shoot a podcast, a TV show. These guys have been doing it since the 90s, man. Houston Media Source is a big sponsor of Break Free, so shout out to them and Monster Energy. Tune in next week. We will have our full schedule. We have February and the rest of January packed with guests for Break Free Podcast. So every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Tomorrow we are live with the Break Room Podcast around 12 p.m. Central Time. So keep checking it out. Subscribe. Shout out to MVP. Thank you to MVP.
Yes, boy. See.
And shout out to Doeman, y'all. Much love. Peace, world. Catch you next time.
Look, you put Zeke as our driver and security.
Have you ever wanted to have your own TV show? We can make that happen at Houston Media Source. When you walk in the door, all you need is an idea. We have everything you need. Studios, cameras, lights, microphones, and more. All professional quality and state-of-the-art. Get started by attending one of our free orientation sessions every Monday at 6 p.m. at our studios at 410 Roberts near Minute Maid Park. Get more information online at hmstv.org. Make your voice heard with Houston Media Source.